Well, I guess let's start with the sixth end. Just what was the thought?
Yeah, just monumental error in reading angles. Yeah. That's the game.
It was
should just drawn for 2.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure it was there for 3.
All right.
So, then you're never playing it, ever.
Right.
So yeah, that was it. We controlled the game. We outplayed them the entire game. But we made a catastrophic error.
Right. I guess just the sense of the disappointment, having the round robin you did, and just a tough Friday.
Yeah, I mean, we're a better team than that. So, we shouldn't be making an error like that. I should have caught it. Flash should have caught it. There's enough people that looked at it. We should have caught that, and we didn't. So, there's no one to blame but ourselves. We gave that away. We're playing well. Other than that shot, we manufactured, point opportunities up to that point. Really kind of controlled the game. So, yeah.
Just give me a sense of kind of the emotion swings you've gone through over the last 48 hours. You come off the ice Wednesday night wondering if you're even going to be in the playoffs, and here you are now in your Final Four.
Yeah, I don't know. It almost feels like divine intervention. Something wild's going on. But we're not going to question it. We're just going to roll with it.
Yeah.
Your reaction to that shot in 6?
Wow. I would have played it if I were him too. I didn't have steal of 2 on the table. I thought if he hit it a certain way, he may only get 1. But to give us the steal of 2 is obviously fortunate for us. That was a big break and a huge momentum swing. We didn't have the hammer very much in that game. Like they were either getting a deuce or they were blanking. So just kind of felt like they were, had control. And I think that was just a pivotal shot and just changed the outcome of the game.
What's your team capable of the final weekend here?
Oh, we had a couple guys that have won this thing before, and a couple young guys that are full of confidence. So anything's possible, really. But you know what? We're still the team that's not expected to win, and we're the underdog, and we quite relish in that role.
Got Jacobs tomorrow afternoon to talk about that.
Who?
Jacobs, Brad.
Who?
Sorry.
It's a former teammate.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
How do you like your chances there?
Good. He's obviously a great team. They're a top team in the world, but so is Mike McEwen. So is some of the other teams we've played. It's just another game.
Owen, you ended the week with a loss, but I feel like you came out with a lot of wins this week.
Yeah, it was an awesome week, and it was my first time playing in the Brier, and first time playing in front of really big crowds, and I felt like we had a lot of crowd behind us today, and it was just so much fun to be out there and having all the attention on us and being under the lights, and had an awesome time. And Kelowna's a beautiful city, and yeah, it was great.
What do you take away from the week?
Well, there are lots of little victories, I think, that we had, and a lot of it was figuring out game plan and routines that work for us. And I think we got down to a really good system where we were able to be pretty successful when we got out on the ice. So just little things like that, and those are really good building blocks going forward for our team, which is still relatively new. And looking forward to what the future holds for us.
Got to be pleased with the team. The fact you were down 8-3, you were able to battle back and make him through his last time.
Yeah, and I think I'm really proud of the guys for sticking with it, and it's really hard to bounce back after getting behind early like that. But we stayed true to ourselves, and we fought, and he had to throw his last one, and he made a nice shot. But I thought it was a pretty good game, and they played really well, Jacob's team, and I think they'll do really well going into the playoffs, the rest of the playoffs.
I can only imagine how many times in your life you dreamed of moments like this against a guy that I know that you looked up to for a long time. Was there a moment in the game tonight where you looked around and went, I'm here?
Well, really, it was kind of it was more before the game started than anything, when the lights went out and all the flashlights were on, and it was really a moment of just like, man, this is just so crazy. But it's such a cool experience, and hopefully we can make it back next year and improve.
All right, Brad, you're through, and you have to throw your last rock.
Yeah.
Because through those, what became somewhat nerve-wracking final two ends.
Well, it was going to be 11 or 12-5, and we had the worst pick of the week on my last and gave up a steal. And then it got a little hairy in the last end because they made all their shots, and that's just kind of the way it goes sometimes. But you know what? We got the win. We played great tonight. I'm really happy and proud of the guys for bouncing back and being resilient after that tough loss earlier today. That shows a lot, and we're excited to now have a rest and play tomorrow.
Against Carruthers.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's going to be a great battle. Obviously, they're playing really well, and now they've got a little bit of momentum after beating Team McEwen. So, expect a great, exciting game, and it's nice because we do have Hammer, and if we can continue to win, I think we would have Hammer every game that we play in, except the final, is what I've been told. However, we got to just focus on that game against Team Manitoba Carruthers tomorrow, and hopefully we can come out and do what we did here tonight.
What did you make of that plucky young Nova Scotia team, Brad, making its Brier playoff debut?
Yeah, I know Owen a little bit, been texting with him and been talking to him on the phone before this Brier, and great kid. I know the other guys, I think, have all been to the Brier before, but to make it to the playoffs in his first ever Brier skipping is quite impressive. And so they have a really bright future. It seems like they play pretty smart. And I'm sure they're going to take a lot away from this week and would have learned a lot to apply to their team in the future. So props to them. They played us hard tonight, and congratulations to them on a great Brier.
Are you happy that this day is over?
I am. I'm very happy that this day is over. As you can tell, my voice is a little bit shot, so need to rest that. And we're pretty tired now. It was quite an emotional letdown losing that whatever that stupid game is, and then having to go and refuel and rest and have a good debrief and then come out with energy tonight was pretty tough. So I'm proud of us for doing that. We left it all out there again tonight, but we're in for some much needed rest here, and hopefully we can come out tomorrow feeling great and have lots of energy.